Hello everybody, good evening. So this is the fifth day, second part video of this challenge. Today we're gonna probably make a bit shorter video because today was like crazy day. It's my also second day on the job, and just a few minutes ago my father came to visit us. He had some delivery. He's taxi driver and he was driving to the Rijeka, so he's coming to sleep over, and it's a crazy night, crazy day as well. Lot of tensions came. I mean, also joy, but tensions between me and my mother. She's feeling like she's taking me that I'm trying to change her, but I don't. I accept her as she is. Sometimes when I do something that is good for me, I offer her like some good food or something, and she's like very resistant of that and attacking me. Like I'm trying to, I don't know. I wish I could, but I cannot. Nobody can change us. Only we can change ourselves. Let me summarize this story of mine, finalize. So yeah, I had this stomach problem, big one, and I almost died. I barely survived, and it was a very painful experience. And I stayed in hospital. By the time I'm supposed to be on Vision Quest, where everybody's on the mountain, I'm in the hospital. Also fasting because I'm on this, I'm not eating, I'm just receiving the infusion. I'm at least having infusion, so it's how end up my, since now end up the story of Vision Quest. I never finished my fourth year of Vision Quest. This is the year of mystery, actually, the last year. And also of integrity. It's a year of integrity. And for last 4 years I'm really having problem with my integrity. So for last 4 years I'm like having these phases of returning to old job, quitting, trying to search myself through some other jobs and some other things, and when I failed I end up in complete mess, in a lot of depression, darkness, stuckness. I cannot move from this dark place for every time for longer and longer period. And the last period lasted for 9 months. 9 months I was not getting out from the chair, almost the whole day in the chair, playing video game or watching some crazy movies. I lost my job, of course, because I was not capable to go on job. And then this house I was in was selling, so I had to move out. So I moved to my mother's place in this condition. And it continued there. And it went all the way down, to the point I'm laying all day in the bed, not practically barely moving. It was very hard period for me. And my mother, she was trying with every possible way to help me by trying to help me by cooking me, trying to help me by trying to motivate me, to yelling at me. And I was just telling her, mother, please leave me alone. If you completely leave me alone, even from your head, that's the best way you can help me. But it ended up a bit different. End up in this combination where she was one morning, I just went to sleep I went to sleep around 5-6 a.m. I mean, I was watching all night some movies, and then I was like falling to sleep, not when I just pass out. And she's starting to be very nervous and yelling and throwing things in the kitchen and calling me all kind of names, like really bad things saying to me. And I was in half sleep, and like, just leave me alone. And something in me started to cooking, and then like this explosion happened where I hit with my hand to the table, like completely out of control. It was like BAM! And she was like scared. So, do I need to call police now? And I just get out from the house and start to breathe, and just looking in the mountains far away. My hand is like boom, 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 like numb completely of in pain. And this is when, in this complete madness and chaos of mine, when I completely lost my control. I even before that have many like suicidal thoughts was coming to my mind, like very, very dark thoughts. I'm very grateful for all experience from before, because even in that state when I was like, no, I was knowing that these thoughts are like, I was like, shh, I will not listen to you, I will not listen to you, I don't listen to anybody now, I just need the time for myself. And that is the truth, actually. Depression is telling you, take the time for yourself, but not in this way, for sure. And then when I start to breathe, like first time since very long time, I told to myself, okay, this is enough. This is fucking enough. I'm gonna end this now for all the time. And I went to take a cold shower, like, and took some mushrooms with me and went to walk. And I just went to walk, and I decided I had like nice dosage of mushrooms, and I went to walk. It was like middle of summer, this summer. So for you to have the perspective, why I'm telling all of this is that this summer I was in the shape I can barely walk, barely walk. I can barely stand up from the bed. I was in this shape, in this darkness. And now I'm doing push-ups, walking, running, swimming, all kind of crazy stuff. Helpful, not great. It's not crazy. It's actually good stuff. It's good for my health. But I'm telling you that from state of almost death to the state of full alive, it's possible in much shorter period than anybody can imagine. It's only need like the will must be very strong in us, and mine was like because I said I'm going to walk and I'm not returning that until I deal with this in my with myself. And because also from yin and yang perspective, I was in completely yin, unhealthy yin, as we society is like too much yin everywhere. Like yin is like expansion, lot of information, sweetness, sugars and stuff like this. So the mushrooms are also yin, and I took like I went to the extreme yin then, because also when we hit extreme in one side we can sometimes switch to the opposite. And after these mushrooms I already knew, I decided, I know what I need to do. So I took this 7-day diet 7 from Giorgio Shava. I really recommend you to try once. It's very easy. 10 days you eat only rice. It's very easy. Rice and salt. Nothing else. Just one rule. 10 days. Try it. It's super good. And after that diet, everything started to fall in the right places, like bit by bit. Then this book came to my life, Eric Tolle, New Earth. I bought this book and I was planning to read it for 1, 2, 3 years, but and then I just found it and I said, okay, now is the time. And also the awareness process, I think it's the name, proces prisutnosti on Croatia, on Hrvatski. This book is like something awesome. I really recommend to anybody who wants to look inside all the programs that we carry, to read this book, to go through this process. It's 3 months process. It's very good. And yeah, now I'm here with you, dealing with my, like, also one piece of me that I think I need to deal a bit, like building up muscles. I'm doing that also every day. I'm building up my health through good food. I was swimming every day for like last 1.5 months. 1 month for sure. Now I stopped for last 2 days because there was this Bura Orkan's weather. It was crazy, and also I was so much absorbed with this recording, and after I record, I at least 2-3 times must watch what I was saying, and so a lot of energy and time was put in this from me, and also I'm starting to work new job and everything. So like today I wake up at 3:30 and I was in full motion from 3:30 and still like not enough time to do everything. Yeah, man. So yeah, and also one thing I want to mention that happened to me. My best friend Igor, I was telling you about, killed himself self 2-3 months ago. No, 2 months ago. It was at my birthday. I was in the car driving to the funeral of my best friend. And the thing is, he was full of life as me, explorer. But at some point, I continued to explore some new ways of dealing with our darkness. But he didn't manage to do this, so he continued on the same path of this, I'm calling this loop of hell. And something break in him, I don't know. But I just want to tell you that and also that day he killed himself. That day I wanted to call him. I had this feeling I need to call him. And I went to call him, but I changed my mind because my mind told me like, oh, you didn't call this friend of yours, and you promised called her first. And I did. Then I spent too much time speaking with her, and it was exhausting talk for me. And then I never called him. And he killed himself. So this death of him made me realize I really need to start to listen to myself, start to listen in my inner voice, start to speak my truth, start to show people that it's possible to exit this state. It's really possible. We don't have to do crazy stuff. Life is too precious and too beautiful to be thrown away. I had like near death experience 3 times in my life, and I was saved by miracle. And also many times when I was in depression, some angel, whether I was in any kind of dark place, some angel came to save me. So in a way I really also want to be some angel that maybe save you. Like, it doesn't have to be in this kind of scenery, but just like some spark of light, to see there is some light there. Maybe I can, reach this. And you can. Everybody can. And also I have this like very good understanding what one things lead to some things and what another things lead to another things. And I'll talk about this in next video for sure, because this is like most important thing. We must know that if we do certain things will happen. So it's very easy to get out of this state, just following some steps. Yeah, so thank you very much for listening me, and I wish you a beautiful day, night and beautiful life.